All right, hi everybody, this is Jennifer with Bicycle Adventures, and we're here today to talk about pedal removal and installation. Maybe you have just purchased some pedals that you need to install on your bike, or you might have just signed up for a Bicycle Adventures trip and you want to bring your pedals to us. So here's what you need to know. This is pretty important stuff because slipping off your pedals on your bike is something you definitely want to avoid. So here's what you're going to need for this project. You're going to need a pedal wrench. It depends on your pedal what kind of wrench you need. You might need an actual pedal wrench like this 15 millimeter, or you might have a need for an Allen wrench, usually a 6 or an 8 millimeter. So you're going to need to take a look at your pedals and figure out what you need. You're also going to want some heavy lubricant too for the reinstallation. So here is what you're going to want to do. First off, I like to have my chain in the big ring. That way, if my hand slips off anywhere, it's going to save me a little bit of skin. So we're going to try to avoid that and get a good leverage point here on the right side of the bike. I'm going to put the pedal in, or put the wrench in here. I'm going to push down with my right hand because on this side of the bike, I need to rotate the pedal counterclockwise. Same righty-tighty, lefty-loosey on this side of the bike. The way I like to think of it is I'm rotating toward the back of the bike to get the pedal off. And this one came off really easy. You should never have to struggle to get a pedal on or off of your bike. So I'm gonna get this one all the way off here. Again, I'm rotating the pedal. Pedal is going counterclockwise. Okay, so that is the right side over here. On the left side, it's reverse threaded. Okay, so again, this is where remembering you want to rotate toward the back of the bike is helpful because here we are rotating clockwise to get this pedal off. All right, so I'm gonna give this a little push and off we go. This part's pretty fun. Okay. Time for new pedals. Again, we're going to use some lubrication to make sure these go on nice and smooth. We get a good connection. Your pedals might tell you, look close, you might have an L or an R or even one on each that's going to tell you which pedal goes on where. I'm going to put a pea-sized dab of lube just on the edge here. And I'm just going to start finger threading this in before I use the wrench. So once it's got a connection, then I'm going to get my wrench in here. So opposite of what we did before, I'm going to rotate toward the front of the bike. So here I'm turning the pedal clockwise. And again, you don't ever want to really struggle with your pedals. I'm going to make sure it's solid, it's got a good connection, get a little push, but I'm not totally strong arming it. All right, over to the left side. Again, I've got a little pea-sized dab of lubricant. And again, rotating toward the front of the bike. So on this side, that means I'm rotating counterclockwise. Just starting with my fingers, and I'm going to finish it up with the wrench. Oh, got to go the right way. Okay, all right, so that's it. So remember, you don't ever want to struggle too much with the pedal. If you find yourself struggling, just stop and take stock of what you're doing, where you're at, if you are moving in the right direction. Keep that chain in the big ring to protect your fingers, and you should be good to go. So get out there, pedal happy.